Hello students, this is Dr. Praveen Tripathi and with me is the legend himself, Dr. Gobind Rai Garg sir.
Hello everyone.
So Goga sir, lot of our students have passed FMG exam. Some have gotten 220, 230, 180, 190, great scores. And now the question is that how to start preparing for NEET PG INI-CET, when to start and a broad strategy. So in this video sir, we will be covering all these points. Goga sir, I was interviewing a student who had, I think, 225 or something score. And during the interview, he said a very strange thing. I told him that you have gotten a score of 225 and now you have to get a rank of 225 in NEET PG INI-CET. And he asked me, sir, tell me one thing. Is it even possible for a FMG student to get such a rank in INI-CET NEET PG? Goga sir, what is our answer?
So this is all in the mind. So FMG students are not less than any Indian PG student. So they are all well equipped with the knowledge as well as the brain, we can say, to get any rank. In last year only, one of the FMG students scored, I think, rank 9.
Rank 9th, yeah.
Yeah. So it is only in the mind that you may or may not be able to clear. So you have enough knowledge, and if you prepare properly, you can compete with even rank 1 INI-CET. So your mindset should be there that I will clear. So that I commonly say there are two words, but the meaning totally changes. Like I can or can I. So whenever you ask can I, so it will be a problem, big problem. But when you say I can, definitely you can.
And what Goga sir is saying is not just to motivate you, he's backing it with facts. If a FMG student can get into top 10 in NEET PG examination, what more evidence do we require? And this is not a one-off student.
This is not an exception.
Right. There are many students who got into top 100, top 200, even in INI-CET. So students, please drop this thought completely that because you are a FMG student, you cannot get top ranks in NEET PG or INI-CET. Students who get top ranks in NEET PG or INI-CET are not from a different planet. It's not that they have an IQ of 190 plus. All it requires, all it takes to get a top rank in NEET PG INI-CET is a proper preparation of at least 12 months, right? To get a top rank I'm talking about. And one good thing with the FMG student is now the level of FMG exam is not so different from the level of NEET PG INI-CET exam. If you look at the Jan 2026 FMG paper, the paper was completely clinical. So many questions were 2 to 4 liners. There were certain questions that are of INI-CET level. So gone are the days when FMG used to be a very simple exam. Now it's a tough exam. It's a standard. It has a certain standard, and the difference between FMG and NEET PG INI-CET is barely anything. So if you are getting a score of 180, 190, 200, I think 60-70% job is already done. Now you have to ensure that you do the remaining 30-40%.
So basically, even if you have crossed 150, even if you have 151, 150, still you have very good chance of getting a good rank in INI-CET or NEET PG, because most important thing is you have cleared a highly tough exam now, I will say, and further you have enough time to prepare.
Right.
So now your internship will start. After that you will be appearing. That means you will be appearing minimum in 2027.
Right.
So you have more than 12 months. So you have enough time. If you study properly, definitely you can get a very good rank.
But it's not that simple either. One of the reasons it's not that simple is FMG students tend to make same kind of mistakes every year. One of the biggest mistake is they go into that celebration mode for 6 months. Goga sir, is it possible for any medical student to let go of all the momentum for 6 months and get back at the same level after 6 months?
Definitely not. So celebrations are necessary, they are required, but they should be time bound.
Right.
Like we will not say that aaj se padhna shuru kar do. So result already 3-4 days have happened. Take 10 more days. 10-15 दिन बहुत होते हैं यार. Enjoy करो and then start. Now what is most important is that do not stretch this celebration time to too long, because many students think that पहले internship start हो जाए फिर देखेंगे. So that will spend 3-4 months, and with each passing day you will keep on forgetting the things. So if you spend that for 3 months, आधी चीजें वैसे ही भूल चुके होगे यार. Now you have to start much beyond. अब आज start करोगे तो बहुत high level पे start करोगे, and it will be much easier for you.
So students, what GRG sir is trying to say is do not lose the momentum. You had a good momentum going on, and Goga sir, you said that 3-4 days. 3-4 days have elapsed since the results were announced.
Yeah.
The exam was on
Yes.
like how many days? I think
17th of
17th of Feb. So today we are sitting on 2nd of February. So already 15 days are gone. Take 5-7 days more. 3 weeks vacation is more than enough.
Yes.
I mean, once you get into PG, you would not get 3 weeks vacation for even your marriage, right? So 2-3 weeks is more than enough. Now you are already in that phase where you have started to forget things. You cannot prolong this period. So mindset, you can do it. Do not lose the momentum. Third is, Goga sir, one of the major mistakes is they are not able to plan. When a student who has passed FMG exam sits down on a table and chair today, and the fact becomes clear that there are 15 months to go. Now, what to do in these 15 months is not clear.
Yes.
And he ends up spending 7-8 months without studying, or studying once in a while. So 15 months are there. That is what you think. But you have to take into account that you will spend many days in finding an internship. Then you will become an intern. You will spend some days in the hospital. So these 15 months may look like a long period of time, but in reality it is not. Go
So,
ahead.
yes, that is very important thing, that planning is very important. Further, I have talked to many students previously, last year students who passed the FMG exam, and what they think is like, I have 15 months, so I can do rapid revision 5 times.
Yeah.
So the major difference between FMG exam and PG, NEET PG or INCT exam is there is negative marking in NEET PG INCT, which was not there in FMG exam.
Right.
And to counter that negative marking, you need to build more concepts.
Correct.
वहाँ पे तुक्का नहीं चलेगा. यहाँ पे तो ठीक है 50% चांस है, सही हो गया तो ठीक है, गलत हो गया तो कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ता, ठीक है. बट वहाँ पे गलत हो गया तो मार्क्स कटेंगे. So you should have more preparation for the NEET PG exam as compared to FMG. So that's why you need to make concept more stronger. Okay? So that point you need to keep in mind.
So to summarize, of course, a FMG student can get any rank that he or she wants in NEET PG and ICT, but there has to be a systemic preparation. The person should be aware of all these points and make a plan. So, of course, we have been teaching for NEET PG and INI-CET for a long period of time. What does it take to crack INI-CET and NEET PG? This is something that Goga sir has already talked about. Concepts are becoming very important. Like in FMG, even the NEET PG, INI-CET are asking deeper question, tougher question, more clinical question. So you have to build your base. You have to build the concepts, right? That is one of the most important thing. At the same time, it's not that facts have become less important. Medical entrance examination would always have 40-50% of actual question and 40-50% of clinical question. So you cannot ignore any of these two. You have to ensure that you have a strong hold on both these points. Goga sir, PYQs, like in FMG, remain important, but what we are seeing is PYQs are not being asked directly. They are being twisted and they are being made clinical in FMG exam also, but more so NEET PG NECT exam also.
Definitely. PYQs or the questions similar to PYQs, the best maximum questions where puja ho jata hai. Okay? So everyone think that it is a PYQ. Similar type of question is there. They mark the same answer, but now they have twisted it. So answer changes. So that's why you need to have better understanding.
Like FMG exam, MCQ practice is equally important here. The art of approaching the MCQ, the art of ruling out two options, and the art of answering the question even when you are not 100% sure about it. All these things become very important. See, no student goes into the examination hall and says that I know all the questions. You know 70-80% of the question, in 15-20% question you are not sure, but you have some idea कि ये option तो नहीं है, and in 10% you have no idea. So those 30% of questions also you have to handle, right? And that is what you learn when you learn the art of solving MCQs. GTs is something that Goga sir keeps on talking about. Goga sir,
GTs again we keep on saying they are the most important thing, not only the assessment tool, which is a least important function of GTs. So GTs make you practice for sitting for 3 hours and continuously think, and plus whatever mistakes you make in GT, that is very less likely to be actually made in the exam. So more mistakes you make in GT, lesser mistake you will make in actual exam. So GTs are mandatory.
And as we always say, multiple revisions is a must. That goes without saying. So students, some of you are our students from Mission 200 plus. You understand the concept of Lab 1, Lab 2, Lab 3. We have the same concepts even in the NEET PG INI-CET preparation. Lab 1, live classes which are conceptual, which are comprehensive along with test and discussion. And of course, late night PYQs and midday module. Lab 2, revision. Lab 3, revision. But if you have passed FMG exam today, most likely you would be appearing for NEET PG 27, sir?
Yes.
So if NEET PG 26 is on 30th of August, and if you presume that NEET PG 27 would be somewhere around July or August, probably NEET PG 27 would be around August or July 2027. So that gives us how many months? We have got like 1 year and a solid 5 to 6 months. So around 17 months we have. We will start with the live lectures for NEET PG 2027 after NEET PG 2026, which is around September 15th of 2026. So today we are sitting in February and we have time till September 2026. So we are giving you a schedule to follow from today till September 2026 and we are calling it Lab 0.
So basically what Dr. Praveen wants to say that we have made a special tailor-made program for those students who have just passed FMGE exam. They may be cerebellum students, they may be non-cerebellum students. So any student who has passed the FMGE exam just now, they can prepare for NEET PG 27 with this program. It is tailor-made for you students. So normally we have lab 1, 2 and 3, but for you students we are adding lab 0. So we will discuss in detail what is lab 0, lab 1, lab 2, lab 3. But this is tailor-made program for you people and there will be a separate subscription for this also.
So sir, we are saying NEET PG repeatedly, but is it only for NEET PG or
No,
NEET PG and
NEET PG,
INI-CET?
INI-CET.
Of course, both of them, right? So students, lab 0, one difference is we are asking you to do main videos. As both of us repeatedly emphasize that concepts are becoming very important and we want you to use the time available to watch main videos.
So these will be main videos which are already recorded in the app and you will get both type of videos whether you want to study in English or you want to study in Hinglish. So except medicine, all the videos are there in Hindi also, I can say in local language. So whether you want to study in English, obviously you can do. And if you are more comfortable with Hindi language, you can do the Hinglish videos. Only thing is Dr. Dilip do not know Hindi till now. We have been trying to do that. But all other subjects are available in both English and English.
Right. So students, if you look at the schedule, it is a very easy schedule. A lot of days have been provided. So like for pharmacology, of course, we usually start with pharmacology. We have given a solid 14 days. Goga sir, I think pharma main videos around
62 hours.
60 hours. So 14 days, 62 hours.
So that means less than 5 hours a day.
Less than 5 hours a day, but watch it at 1x please, right?
Yeah. Please watch the videos at 1x only. Do not make 1.5 to 2.5x. That is only satisfying yourself that I am studying something.
Yeah.
At more than 1.5, you will not be able to understand anything.
100%. So watch these videos, complete pharmacology, then go in the app. In the app, go to the test section, go to subject-wise test, look for pharma, and the END which is on the top, the latest END, do that END. What is END? It is test and discussion. After you are done with pharmacology, take that test, complete that test, and then watch the discussion that was done by Guga sir along with that test. So this is your END. You completed the syllabus and you did the test and discussion. Another thing I would want to add, use flashcards. Along with this, say on day 1 you did general pharmacology and say autocoids. Go to the flashcard section, choose pharmacology, choose general pharmacology and autocoids and do the flashcards of those topics. It would hardly take you probably 20 minutes or 25 minutes, but you get into that cycle of using flashcard and the process of active recall and spaced repetition starts working. Go sir, anything else to add?
Definitely. So after that, we have given you 1 day break.
Yeah.
So you can use that break if you have not taken earlier, or if you have taken earlier and there is some backlog, you can cover in that day. Clear? So basically after every subjects, after every END, we have given 1 day break. So either to cover backlogs or to relax.
Right. GTs, we are saying that in the lab 0, you take at least 1 GT per month. If you can take 2 GTs, it would be even better, but at least 1 GT per month, right? So in lab 0, we are not trying to cover all the subjects. We have covered 13 subjects. We have not covered the shorter subjects and we have not covered the forensic medicine because we believe that those shorter subjects we can cover when the mission classes start. So by September 16th, you would have covered the 13 subjects of medical sciences along with the END.
And you can see that we have given enough time, like 15 days for pharma, 15 days for even more than that for PSM.
Right.
So enough time is there. You can do it easily rather than you don't need to bombard yourself with studying daily and daily and daily for too much time.
Right. So after September 6th, our NEET PG exam is on 30th of August. We believe that the result would get announced by September 7th and we would start with our mission 4.0 somewhere around September 15th or 20th, sir?
Maybe, depending upon the result.
Yeah. So when mission 4.0 starts, Then you join us back in the live classes, lab 1, lab 2, lab 3, like it happened for the FMG student. Lab 1 would go for around 3.5, 4 months, lab 2 for around 2 months, lab 3 again. Now you join our live lectures and you now follow the schedule of Mission 4.0. So the great thing would be if you have done this pharma from main videos, when GRG sir teaches in lab 1, for other students it would be first read, for you it would be revision. Even better is the content of mission would be completely synced with the main videos for almost all the subjects. So for you, it is not a different resource. The same thing that you studied as a recorded lecture, now you are watching it live. So you are having a first revision there itself. And then there would be ENDs, there would be late night PYQs, there would be midday module, flashcards would continue. You would be nicely set to follow Mission 4.0 and get a great rank when we have exam in the May 2027.
Yes. So basically, we have given you a total framework how you should follow for the NEET PG. So if you stick to that, number one, you will not be wandering here and there and lost too much time. And second, if you follow that, obviously you will be at much higher level as compared to your competitors.
So students, we will be launching a special plan for it. We are calling it Mission 3.0 FMGE to PG. And we have kept the validity of this program till 27th December 31st. Because all of us know that we can't trust NB, they can postpone it anytime. And just for our FMG students, we would be offering 20% off as well for a limited period of time, of course. So students, please avail this plan. Please take advantage of this special plan made for you. And most importantly, do not let go of the momentum that you have created. And even more importantly, don't let anybody in this world tell you that you cannot crack any particular exam. You can. Your seniors have, and you will.
So definitely believe yourself. And now the celebration period should be off. Maybe take for 2-3 more days and start studying. And if you have any doubts, we are always available.
We have also created a Telegram group from FMGE to NEET PG INI-CET. You can join it. Goga sir, me, everybody is there. We'll keep on guiding you. All the best.
All the best.